Hello everyone, it looks like we are back with another controversy that has recently happened in the critical ops community. I feel like a lot of people are hating without knowing anything about the current situation. There seems to be some crazy stuff revolving around the Asian critical ops community that has been putting the developers of Critical Force under some heavy fire. If you don't know what happened, let me explain. It all started with this video on Roogs' channel of 29th of August 2019. He made a video about how Critical Ops Reloaded will replace Critical Ops in the Asian region. The game is the same, but there are a couple of different things that become noticeable when you compare them side by side. The following things are different: skins, extra maps, coins instead of credits, the addition of a free case, which is actually kind of cool, completely different user interface, slightly different visuals. Now the other things that could have been added are very minor tweaks, but overall the gameplay and the goal of the game are pretty much the exact same thing. There was a company that has been investing about $4 million into Critical Ops. Now that the game is pretty much at its final stage, Critical Ops Reloaded is going to be released for the Asian region. Now this is where the problems really start. Let's start with the massive hate towards developers. Stop hating the developers. It's not their fault that another company has been investing so much to the point that they are willing to ask for their own version. It's something that a company needs for growth. Hating on the developers is not going to bring peace. I feel like it's a lot smarter to take this approach with an open mind rather than joining another stupid bandwagon. The first reason why people are complaining is the skins that they are probably going to lose. Because of the difference in skins between both games, only a certain amount of skins will be transferred. The other skins will be transferred into coin-based rewards shown on this picture you're seeing on screen right now. As you guys can see, these are the Critical Ops Reloaded Veterans rewards. Now I won't go over every single thing here, but there's something to notice. Any weapon skins which are available on both Critical Ops and Critical Ops Reloaded will be transferred. Players who have weapon skins which are not available or not released on Critical Ops Reloaded, which still questions me, why aren't you just releasing it, or why haven't you prepared it better so more skins would be able to be released so there's less complaints. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. They're pretty much going to reward players with an in-game currency called coins. The rewards will be given by the following rules, and now they have this whole rule set here where you have tier 1 where you get like 5 coins, tier 2 you get like 7 coins, tier 3 12, tier 4 you get 30, tier 5 90, tier 6 300, and tier 7 1000. Now I don't know how the currency works right now, but I do know that compared to tier 1 that sounds like a lot of coins. Now there's also this small part here that says notice. Only the account owner can use the link key generated by an account. The link key cannot be shared with others unopened cases, and event tokens will not be transferred nor rewarded in Critical Ops Reloaded. A premium case will be rewarded when a player's blue token balance is less than 116. After receiving veterans rewards in Critical Ops Reloaded, your Critical Ops account will no longer be available. A lot of money has been spent on skins that a lot of players value more than the coins they get into the new game. This gives the community the feeling they have been scammed. Now here's my take. I feel like they could have prepared the Asian region better than they are doing it right now. Yes, this has all been announced and it has been in the making for the last 9 months, but the average player in the Asian region that isn't following the Discord or social media that is revolving around Critical Ops Reloaded is probably going to run into some huge issues. I don't think anybody wants to lose their account out of nowhere without being notified. It would be nice if Critical Ops added an important announcement in the Asian Critical Ops application when the hype was already starting to build up. This could have prevented a lot of unintended microtransactions over the 9 months that have been made by a lot of Asian players for skins that they thought they could have kept permanently. But is this actually a scam? Well, no. Let me quote something from the Critical Ops Terms of Service, which applies to every player around the world that has clicked on agree before they actually started playing the game. And I quote, "Critical Force reserves the right to stop offering and or supporting their services or a particular game or part of the services at any time, at which point your license to use such a service or a part therefore will be automatically terminated. In such event, Critical Force shall not be required to provide refunds, benefits, or other compensations to users in connection with such discontinued services. Unless otherwise stipulated in mandatory laws, termination of your account can include disabling your access to the services or any part therefore, including any content you submitted or other submitted. We reserve the right to control, regulate, change, or remove any virtual items without any liability to you. CFE, or aka Critical Force Terms of Service." Now the next problem is actually huge. Now that the Asian servers will be going offline and Critical Ops Reloaded will be taking over those Asian servers cross-platform between Asia and the rest of the world will be terminated. There will be no possible way to interact with Asian players, and this is actually pretty sad since a lot of players play with each other all around the globe. This has pretty much destroyed the Asia competitive scene, at least not completely, but a big part of it. As you guys can see on this picture, COL Asia actually got terminated as shown below. Now, this event has happened recently. I don't know what could possibly happen next. I would recommend the protesters to be polite and patient towards the developers. Developers aren't going to listen to the community if they start riots. They will only listen if we come up with valid arguments on why something could be wrong. Together, we can come up with a solution. This just ain't it, Chief. Now, thanks everyone for watching, and thanks for listening to this video, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next live stream or video. Bye.